Did you guys know that I am not autistic? I actually don't have autism. A lot of people have been in the comments these past few weeks and eons, and even in my personal messages and DMs, and have been telling me, you're autistic. Did you know that you're autistic? You do this and that makes you autistic. So hear me out. And this is very important. I have taken 8 very different tests for autism. 8 very different tests. And all of them have said that I am not autistic. As a matter of fact, I'm not even on the spectrum. I'm not. Now, this may come as a shock to a lot of you because I have a lot of people that have autism in my comment sections relating to me on a variety of different things. Now, I'm not neurotypical for sure. I'm neurodivergent. I'm with you. I'm your friend. I'm here for you. I have schizoaffective disorder. That does not mean I have autism. That means that there's something wrong in my wacky little brain up here. A little bit of a mess up going on inside the old brain noggin. And I'm noticing a trend of people that are sometimes just saying someone's autistic when they share a specific trait. And I understand you crave community. I grasp it. I get it. I'm picking up what you're putting down. I see what you put on the table, and I think it's scrumptious. I think it's scrumdiddlyumptious. I really do. However, you can't go around claiming that everyone's autistic. You can't do that. You can't say that. And I know that you want community, and I know you want to relate to people, and I understand the dilemma of relatability. Let's call it that. Where people are autistic, and that makes them just like you. Oh, I have a texture issue. I can't make eye contact. Oh, I don't like loud noises. Oh, this, oh, that. I'm also gay. We all get it. It's fine. I grasp it. And you crave that deep sense of community. But your favorite character in that show does not have autism. The creator said the character doesn't have autism, but they're autism coded. You say to yourself right now, typing in the comment section, explaining to me why this specific character from this really niche show is autism coded. Why the guy from Delicious in Dungeon is autism coded. Well, he does specific things, and sometimes people don't even know that they're autistic. That's fair. You know what? You're 100% correct. You're 100% correct. And thus, by virtue of that, everyone, if they exhibit a hyperfixation or a trait, is autistic. In your mind. You're really into poppy playtime? Whoa, you're 30 and into poppy playtime? That's autism. Maybe they just have an inner child. Maybe they really just enjoy collecting toy cars. That guy says he doesn't have autism. He collects Hot Wheels a bit too much. That's a hyperfixation. That's a trait of autism. So is breathing. Breathing's also a trait of autism. And the only reason I have this big issue is because I'm seeing a lot of people say a lot of self-deprecating terms when it comes to autism. You can have autism. By all means, you can be on that spectrum. You can have traits of it, by all means. But when you do a self-deprecating task and say, oh, I can't do this because I have autism. I XYZ because of autism. Okay, that's where I have the biggest issue. That's where I now have to step in and tell you, brothers and sisters, I gotta tell you something very important. Because you said something stupid, because you said, oh, I said something stupid, that's my autism acting up, why would you say that? Do people that are autistic say stupid things? Everyone says stupid things. Everyone has intrusive thoughts. Everyone likes to separate their food, and mashed potatoes cannot touch the corn. That's just how it operates. That's okay. That doesn't mean they have autism. That means they have specific taste and interest. And I know that it has been this big classification now for eons and years, this neurodevelopmental issue that has been going on for quite some time, where we're now destroying the stigma of the hate towards autism, because it's a great strategy. If we say that everybody has autism, then we destroy the negative stigma around it to where people think that idiots have autism. A lot of people think that you have to be stupid to have autism. That's not true. That's not true at all. It can be a series of different fun, variable things. And it's a very nuanced topic. But in order to claim this whole thing, you can't do that. You can't just claim everyone has it. Because a lot of people are going to be reasonably upset. Because I've taken tests. I've taken a variety of tests. Because I was curious myself. I would have loved to get that diagnosis and finally get a label for myself and been to say, oh, great, finally. I can't just watch a TikTok video and self-diagnose myself. And yes, diagnoses are expensive. One of you is probably going to comment right now. I can't afford a diagnosis. I can't do that. I can't afford diagnosis. I really like Steven Universe. I love Has Been Hotel. And that makes me autistic. That's fair. 100%. I'm not going to tell you that you're not autistic. I'm never going to tell you that. But you can't tell me that I am. That fair? That makes sense? I know you relate to me. You want to be in my circle, in my tightly knit circle. You want to be unparasocial with me. You want to have some semblance of connection to this content creator that you've been watching for quite some time. You like my little stories, the cadence of my voice, the swiggle of my hips, one might say. You enjoy it, and I grasp it. I really do. You're probably wondering how I have so much energy, thinking I do some specific thing. The same way you guys tell me that I have autism is the same way I feel when someone tells me that I drink or smoke. I have never in my life, not once, done a single drug, drank, or smoke. Ever. I'm just like this. This is my natural base personality because I have a deep inner child that comes out and doesn't stop itself. I didn't let the world break me down because of the machinations and mechanisms of adulthood. I didn't let that destroy me. I didn't let a factory job annihilate me. I didn't let poverty destroy me. I didn't let homelessness break down the inner child inside of me. I still find joy in existence, and I love raw dogging this. I love existing. I don't take my antipsychotics. I'm here for this. I exist for this. That's what I'm here for. That's what I'm here to do. And I say this with the greatest amount of love and the deepest amount of sincerity. Your entire existence is not predicated on the facet that you are something wrong with you. I am not schizoaffective. I have schizoaffective disorder. You have autism. You have BPD. You have borderline or bipolar. You have these things. You have anxiety. You are not anxiety. You are not whatever it is. Yes, it's a personality disorder and it affects your personality. That's fair. I grasp it. Yes, it's a neurodevelopmental disorder and it affects your developmental traits. I grasp it. But it is not the totality of what you are. You can't introduce the entirety of who you are by saying, yeah, I'm AIDS. I'm not saying autism is AIDS, obviously. I'm not saying that. But I'm saying that if there is something developmentally wrong, it is a reason, but you guys are using it as an excuse. A reason is not an excuse. And I know a lot of you have had this issue where you say, my explanation is always viewed as an excuse. No, a reason, this is very important. The difference between a reason and an excuse. A reason is a justification to why something is there. The reason I have my desk messy is because I didn't clean. It's not an excuse. I'm going to clean my desk. An excuse is saying, well, I can't do it because. I cannot do it because. The reason I messed up is because. No, that's an excuse. The reason this is difficult, but I'm still going to do it is because is a reason. That is the small little difference between a reason and an excuse. And I know that's difficult. I know a lot of people that have autism need things directly put in front of their face and explained in a direct way. And that's why I try my best to be blunt and direct. Because I don't want to hide anything. I don't want to have you guessing my words. I really don't want you to do that. I don't want to make this difficult. Because I'm an idiot. I'm not autistic. I'm an idiot. My IQ is 70. It's very important to remember about me. My IQ is 70. Learning things take an extended effort from me, a deep extended effort. I want to understand and I want to learn. That's all I ever do with these things. But if you guys are assigning labels to me that don't exist, it's not fair. A lot of you guys call me a centrist, not a centrist. A lot of you guys call me a Republican, not a Republican. A lot of you guys call me a liberal, far left. I'm none of those things. As a matter of fact, my existence is not political at all. It really isn't. I know a lot of you guys want me to be. I'm not. A lot of you guys want me to align with all your beliefs. I won't. I'm really messed up as a human being. I did horrible, evil things when I was younger. I stole copper. I robbed people. I maimed human beings. I'm a convicted felon. I've done horrible things in my life. There's no universe in which my morals are going to align with yours. You're watching somebody who you're not always going to agree with, and that's okay. You don't have to agree with everybody you watch. You don't have to make this echo chamber even bigger. You don't have to do that. It's okay. I'm here for you, though. I want to learn about you. I'm just here to use this as a diary to share my experiences. That's all I'm trying to do. That's it. If you don't want to be here for that, that's okay. A lot of people ask what my channel is about. What are the confines? How does this channel operate? I don't know yet. I'm just here. I'm just talking. I'm just speaking into a microphone and you're listening. That's all that's going on. And that's pretty much what I've been doing for this entire channel, my entire career on YouTube. That's it. I am not autistic. I know you guys want me to be really bad. I know you guys see certain traits that exist in you and you yourself are autistic. Or maybe you have self-diagnosed by seeing a TikTok video and saying, oh, I do that exact thing. I break eye contact. I do this. I do that. And you have diagnosed yourself as autistic. You don't want to get a diagnosis because it costs too much. And that's understandable. Or maybe that self-diagnosis gave you a sense of community and you crave that community because you don't have any and you feel like you're not alone. And I am not telling you to feel alone. I don't want you to do that. That's messed up. But you can't be autistic because it's trendy. Can't do that. You can't do it if it's not real. And that's the hardest thing to accept. You can't do it because everybody else is doing it because you want to be relatable. Because a lot of people will do that. I've witnessed it too often. I've seen it so often. And all these people that are in my comments that are autistic and have an issue doing things and stuff of that variety, I love all of you. I love every single one of you. You are my favorite people. And people that are not autistic, you're my favorite people. And people that hate me, you're my favorite people. And people that love me, you're my favorite people. People that watch me, people that are here for this, people are my favorite people. Whether you're angry, happy, or upset, doesn't matter to me. I'm happy that you're here. That's all I want. For people to be here with me and enjoy this with me. So thank you. I love you. And I have a Patreon now. If you guys want to see me rant on a podcast, I do a bi-weekly podcast on my Patreon. It is stuff that I cannot say anywhere. It's very controversial, messed up, evil thoughts that correspond to my brain. I can't really say everything I want to on YouTube. I would get destroyed and annihilated. But if you want to cancel me, go check out my Patreon for $1 a month. Outside of that, thank you very much. I hope you have a lovely day or night wherever you are. I'm out. Peace. Bye.